Hey folks, how you all doing? My name is WoTC. Welcome back to my channel where we talk all about collecting Pokemon. Today's episode I'm going to show you a few bits and pieces which I've picked up over the past few days. This is episode number 5 I think we're on now of Poke Pickups. This is where I show you everything that I've picked up recently. Can't wait to get into it. I've got some absolutely amazing things to share with you today. Cannot wait to show you some amazing cards here. You'll love them. Stay tuned. We'll move the camera, see what's going on. Let's get into it. Okay guys, so today I'm joined with Squirtle and Pikachu. These guys are going to help me out. I'm going to see what I've got. We're going to go through the cards. From the Platinum Arceus set, we have number AR5, level 100 Arceus, and number 1. So we've got the colourless and the dark versions of Arceus. This was a little subset of the Platinum Arceus set. There must be, I think there's something like 13 Arceus cards in this entire set to collect, including the level X's, the regular Holos, and the AR subset. So, trying to tick all of those off the list. I was collecting these back in about 2010. In fact, I didn't actually actively collect them. I think I was buying up a lot of job lots and things, and then some of these were included, and now I'm just picking up the ones that I didn't have. Oh, here's another Arceus card I forgot to show you. This is the Psychic version, AR7. These three that I've just shown you, they're all pristine, pack fresh. Found a guy who was selling his collection. I got these off him. Straight into some fire now. We have a Shining Gyarados. This is one which, to be honest, I don't think I'm going to add this one to my collection. This is one that I'll probably sell on. I got this off a guy on Instagram who I've mentioned to you before. He's called the Pokeplug UK. He's really good at describing cards, making sure that you're happy with everything, sending photos, sending videos. At the time I bought this, I didn't have another one, but I have probably a better one on its way, so this is probably going to go on my for sale pile. You can see there's a little bit of a crease there. Nevertheless, I was really pleased to pick this up at a decent price. Shining Gyarados. Thank you to the Pokeplug UK for supplying me with that. Now moving on to some Gym Heroes cards. Two lovely examples here. Brock's Raiden. A few scuffs to the holo there. I'll do for the binder. Definitely won't be going to PSA. And then we have an Erica's Vileplume. This one is actually really nice. Some very faint scuffs there to the holo. Nothing to get upset about. Again, one that's not going to go to PSA. A couple of lovely examples for the binder there. And here is an absolute grail card for me. I remember this back in the day. I owned one. I was very lucky to own one. Unfortunately, I sold mine along with the rest of my collection about 18 months ago. But I've finally been able to get one back. I tell you what, these are a lot more expensive now than they were even just 6 months ago. The price of these has skyrocketed. Wizards of the Coast Black Star promo number 24, Birthday Pikachu. I remember these back in the day, back in about 2000 when they first came out. I saw these in the card shop up on the wall. And honestly, I had to have it. And I think I didn't actually own one straight away. I think it took me a couple of years before I could actually get one, because even in those days they were expensive. I think I remember people were charging about £25 for this card, which when you were, let's think, in year 2000 I was 11, so £25 for one single card was a lot of money. So I didn't have one straight away. I probably had to save up a while before I managed to acquire one. I'll tell you what, £25 would be a steal today though. There are a lot more than £25 now. So I'm pleased to finally add to the collection. Got this for a really good price. The price of this is only going to go up over the next few months. I can already see sellers are starting to charge more and more for it in the last few days since this has arrived. Massive grail for me. I love anything that Ken Sugimori drew. Misty's Gyarados. I think there are two different Gyaradoses in this set. I think there's also a Giovanni's Gyarados as well. Correct me if I'm wrong, let me know in the comments below. This is one I needed for my Gym Challenge set. didn't collect Gym Challenge back in the day. In fact, I didn't collect either of the gym sets. But I'm really pleased to add Misty's Gyarados in such lovely condition to my collection. Honestly, this is so nice that I'd probably say it could probably deserve to go to PSA. It's immaculate. I can't see any faults with it whatsoever. Absolutely stunning card. In fact, no, scrap that. There is a little tiny crease at the bottom there. Don't know if you can see that. Okay, so that one's not going to go to PSA, but that's fine. That's going to stay in my collection. Oops. Helps if you don't drop them, Jay. A few more bits and pieces from Gym Challenge. Nothing crazy exciting here. Again, just filling the gaps. Sabrina's Psychic Control, Saffron City Gym, Viridian City Gym, Giovanni's Last Resort. I had a lot of problem finding that, you know. Sabrina's Jinx and a Blaine non-holo. Yeah, nothing too exciting there. Probably should have shown you those before the Gyarados and built up to it. Never mind. I can't remember why I bought this now. From the Diamond and Pearl set, the original Diamond and Pearl set, Infernape. I always buy anything to do with the starters when I can find them. Of course, this is the Stage 2 evolution of... not Torchic, what was it called? I can't remember the guy's name now. From the Diamond and Pearl era anyway, the Fire starter from Diamond and Pearl. My mind's just gone blank. This is a holo. Not perfect condition. I think I didn't actually look for this card, it's just that somebody that I bought one of these other cards from, they also had this and it was going cheap, so I thought I'd just place a cheeky bid, and I think I got it for my for the starting bid, which was probably like £2 or something. Honestly, the Diamond and Pearl stuff is going to go up in value over the next few years, just watch. Here's one from the... what's this? EX era? Blaziken. This is the Stage 2 of Torchic. Oh, I hope I've got that right, otherwise people are going to be saying you do not know your Pokemon. But this is such nice condition. There's another one I didn't actually look for, but it was cheap, so it came home with me. Huge Grail card for me from the Unseen Forces set, Lugia. Absolutely stunning. I always buy legendary Pokemon like Ho-Oh, Lugia. Also from Unseen Forces, we have the cousins, Slowking and Slowbro. Absolutely love these guys. Love the artwork on these. It's the same artist that's done both. Cannot pronounce their name, so I'm not even going to try. I'll just defend them. Really nice couple of cards to add to the collection. Moving on now to Neo Genesis. As I mentioned before, this is probably my favourite set of all time. This is the one set that I was really excited about as a kid. Couldn't wait for it to come out. Bought the Japanese stuff first because we couldn't get the English ones. Then when the English ones arrived, I was buying up all the first editions. And sadly I no longer have any first editions, but here we are, Bellosum. I remember I had multiples of this. This was actually quite a common rare card to find. I sold all my spares a couple of years ago. Nice to see that this is still nice and cheap though. Picked this up for not pennies, but not much more than pennies. And Meganium number 11. Just had to have this. One of the starters, Stage 2 starters. And here we have some stuff from the Neo Destiny series. Not a series that I collected back in the day. Rare Trainer, XP All, Lucky Stadium, Uncommon, Dark Typhlosion. Now this one isn't actually too hard to find because it was in one of the theme decks. But it's still nice to have it. I'd say it's probably the second easiest holo to find from Neo Destiny after Light Azumarill. That one was really easy to find. This is the second easiest one to find. And I only say second easiest to find because people still want it. It's still a desirable card because it's still a Stage 2 evolution of a starter. There's a really nice addition to the collection there. And then one of the big boys, Dark Tyranitar. What a lovely card. bit of silvering visible all around the edges of this, which isn't ideal. Again, yet another one which isn't going to be going to PSA, but I honestly don't mind. I wouldn't want my cards to be sat in a warehouse in California for 9 months. I like them in my binder. I want to be able to look at them. Dark Tyranitar, Neo Destiny, amazing addition to the collection. Onto some Black Star promos, Wizards of the Coast series stuff. Here's a Mew I picked up because it was dirt cheap. This is the holo version. Number 9, not to be confused with the non-holo version, number 8, which is common as muck. No pun intended. This one's got a little bit of a crease on it. But honestly, this was so cheap that I will be selling this and using the funds to buy something else. Let me know in the comments below if you're looking for the Holo Mew number 9 from Wizards of the Coast Black Star promos. And then I ended up with another of this number 12 Mewtwo promo by Christopher Rush, well-known artist of the Magic the Gathering series. I think I bought one card from the States and one from Canada. I often bid on like multiple things and then accidentally end up winning multiples, so it's okay. This card is just going up and up and up in value at the moment. And then an absolutely huge one for me, a personal holy grail, something I've wanted for a while now, especially since getting back into the hobby. Never had one of these back in the day. 1997 CardDass Bandai Pocket Monsters Pikachu. Look at that white belly. This is one of the prism cards they call it, which is kind of the equivalent of holos. These are actually stickers, you know, these prism cards. You can actually peel them off and stick them onto things. So one of the reasons why they're so desirable and collectible these days is because a lot of people would peel these off and stuck them to things. Kids in Japan would have bought these from the vending machines, peeled off the backing, stuck them on their school books or whatever. So it's really nice to find this Pikachu. And everything in this series, this is the CardDass Bandai series, everything is drawn by Ken Sugimori, the original artist. And honestly, for me, Sugimori is the Pokemon artist. There's nobody else who compares with Sugimori, so this is a good one to own for me. Obviously Pikachu is mascot of the series. It's a very desirable card. So glad to add this to the collection. Okay guys, so there we have everything I've bought over the past few days. What an absolutely stunning selection of cards. I'm so grateful to be in a position where I've been able to pick these up. All of them I've picked up for below market value. All of them will go up in value over the next few months unless something terrible happens to the market. Can't see it happening. Pokemon is on a roll at the moment. It's the 25th anniversary this year. Things are going to go crazy. Hold on to your seats guys. See you on Instagram. See you in the next YouTube video. Take care.